This is not a drill. This is not a drill. General quarters. General quarters. All hands man your battle stations.
Foreigners get health care, and you wait, and your children suffer.
I suppose only Americans will now have to buy a traveler's insurance.
Good point. What else you got there, Joyce?
Let's see. I have section 1.
Joyce?
Oh, so, yeah, I'm sure
I'm sure
neurosurgeons are going to be just
yeah, that'll be great.
Enthralled. Okay, section 312, page 145, lines 15 to 17. Employers must auto-enroll employees into public option plan. So even if you opted for your benefit package for private health care, you still get auto-enrolled.
Auto-enrolled into the public option plan. So it sounds to me like you really don't have any choices. They're going to cram Obama death care down your throat, one way or the other, and it's going to kill you. Any employer with a payroll of $400,000 and above who does not provide public option pays an 8% tax on all payroll. So to not join the government is going to cost those employers a big pile of money. Oh my God. If I've got a big payroll of several million and it's going to cost me 8% more to not be part of the government plan, 8% is usually your profit margin. So they're basically saying we're going to take all your profits. 8 to 10% is most big businesses' profit margin. Wow. That's what keeps them afloat. And you take that away. This is to destroy America. Obama healthcare is really Obama Rama drama for death care. This is to destroy America.
That's encouraging employers to not sign you up for a better health plan. That's really sad. Next, section 313, page 150, lines 9 through 13. Businesses with a payroll between $251,000 and $400,000 who do not provide public option pay 2 to 6% tax on all payroll.
Oh my God.
That's almost equal.
This will destroy America. And Nancy Pelosi is full on for this. And, I think these people have to be arrested if they pass this. This is so communist. We'll have to form special grand juries backed up with county militias, and we'll have to send them out to arrest our congresspeople that support this, our U.S. senators, and any lower officials. Have them arrested, indicted, the sheriff go get them, or the militia go get them. And we set a trial, we indict them, we convict them, and we hang them. This is high treason. This bill basically is high treason. This is contrary to everything the articles in the United States Constitution stands for. But I'm not surprised the way they're stealing children and giving them to perverts and denying, 50-50 participation. And we've got a couple of guests to talk with us on that here in the studio coming up in a little while. That takes my breath away. I'm going to do the next one. 401, 59B. Any individual who does not have a acceptable care according to the government will be taxed 2.5% of income. Oh, whoopee. Oh, you got the next one, Joyce. This is a beauty.
I'm really pissed off about this one, though. I don't know if okay. Section 59B, page 170, line 1, states any non-resident alien is exempt from individual taxes, which means that you and I will be paying their taxes, their health care.
Why don't they just invite the whole world to move into the United States and we'll all work ourselves to the bone, have our care rationed, and they get it free. That's what they're saying, people. And as most of you know that's ever employed illegal aliens, they work for cash, so they're not going to show up in the system. This is a plan to destroy America. Obama health care is the destruction of America. There's no in-between here. There's no room, there's no wiggle room. Just absolutely no wiggle room. They're going to stick it up where the sun doesn't shine, and it's going to blow this country.
Oh, don't skip this one. The next one's good, too. The next one's
all right,
beautiful.
Joyce.
I'm sorry.
Page 195 is section 431. Officers and employees of Healthcare Administration government will have access to all Americans' financial and personal records. Now, in order to carry this out, remember, they're going to make everybody over 65 go get their death counseling every 5 years. If you're over 65, you must go to them, or you could be arrested for not going for your death counseling. Or if they claim you didn't show up for your death counseling. And death counseling, this is something new. They say, do you want the blue pill to go to sleep with and never wake up, or do you want the red pill? The red pill's very quick. The blue pill, that sort of thing. Why do you want to live? You're already 67, you've raised your children. Why don't you just take the pill and save the government a lot of expensive medical care?
Well, this section 431 stating that all officers' employees have access to your personal and financial records is just begging for more identity theft. I mean, over 30% of identity theft happens in the workplace, and that's because they have access to your records.
And the government employs half of all of Americans. Some
Right.
part of the government.
Right.
And it's going to take
And we all love social workers, right?
Oh,
and
yes.
they work for the government.
Oh, God.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
there's
God.
going to be some
Can you
really
imagine
bad
having
people.
the same kidnappers that kidnap your children under the so-called Child Protective Services, which I called child predatory snakes, CPS, having them all have access to all your financial records? I think that's, this is the time to get out your guns, dust off your Second Amendment, stock up on your ammo, and get ready, because you're literally going to either be slaves to the government or you're going to have to fight. If this is inaugurated, we're going to have to. And I think this is why they're pushing it so hard. They want an armed rebellion. But special grand juries could keep things lawful. We could arrest these congressmen. We could arrest these public officials. We could indict them. And we could hang them for high treason. We're going to have to. And I think this is why they're pushing it so hard. They want an armed rebellion. But special grand juries could keep things lawful. We could arrest these congressmen. We could arrest these public officials. We could indict them. And we could hang them for high treason. We do not have to become a mob gone crazy, shooting people on the street and at our doorsteps, fighting to avoid this communism. This is upsetting. The tax imposed under this section should not be treated as tax. Yes, it says that. Yes, it says that. The tax imposed under this section shall not be treated as tax. So even though they tax you, you won't be able to write it off. It won't be considered tax on your income tax. They tax you, but you can't write it off.
It'll be an income tax for
nuts.
them.
This whole thing is nuts. I'm sorry, I can't read anymore. We'll have to get
done.
Gwen. Yeah, you want to read one more section? You got something down there you want to read? I'm so upset.
Okay,
All right.
I've got two. Section 1121, page 241, lines 6 through 8. Doctors, it does not matter what specialty you have, you'll all be paid the same. Service categories established under this paragraph shall apply without regard to the specialty of the physician furnishing the service. Wow. So
Yeah.
a nurse practitioner is going to be paid the same for giving you
Yeah.
a physical as the guy who's giving you brain surgery.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And the last one, treatment of certain cancer hospitals. Cancer patients and their treatments are open to rationing. That's wonderful.